All right, so I actually have friends that exist outside of the internet, and sometimes we hang out, right? But my favorite part is knowing that JakeOfALL can help rescue my friends, because this light shade, it needs some help.
It doesn't have a shade.
Well, it was home to a snake once.
Oh, well, I mean, maybe we don't want to make it to where snakes can go in them.
I mean, that would be superior.
So what, you want to put something different there?
Well, I mean, I would like to sit down and drink this beer. But if you want to start on that, I'm sure they would be grateful.
I mean, I just happen to have this right here.
What a coincidence.
Wi-Fi RGB lights.
Ooh, party lights out back.
All right, so what should I do?
Let's let JakeOfALL get to the rescue.
Oh, all right.
I leave for like 5 seconds to refresh my beverage.
Well, you know,
And-
you drank slower. Okay, well, you have perfect timing.
Slower. It took me a half an hour to drink the one.
Okay. Well, now that you're here, I got a tip for you.
So just the tip?
Just the tip. Yep, this is just a tip. All right, so you're always messing with these. First of all, if you're ever installing one of these boxes, like a remodel version, because if you're installing it fresh, don't put the screws perfectly up and down or horizontal or vertical. Always put them at a slight angle, because lining these things up, you usually never can get it perfect. And if it's off at an angle, it won't overlap. You'll know what I'm talking about if you've done it. But this is something that everyone's done, right? You're getting this on here, you need to line this up, and you're sitting there trying to level the fixture. Once you're trying to level the fixture and this is tight, it's already too late. So what you can actually do is you can put your level, as long as you put it on the studs of the screw like that, you can get it where you need it and then tighten it down, right? And you've got your level base to start with. So now when you go to put the light up, you already know that your posts coming out of the wall are going to be level. Or if they need to be up and down, vertical. So level or plumb, whichever one you want. So let me get back to getting this light up.
How much fun is that to do while I stand here watching you?
I mean, so the ones, see, that's the fun, right? The ones that have a bare copper wire, what I like to do, and I can't show you on this tip, is I take the long, on this tip, I can show you a tip without this light. But what I like to do is take the long bare copper wire and I wrap it around my ground screw, okay? I then tighten down my ground screw, and then I basically hang the fixture from the ground wire. That allows me to basically have this fixture being held while I'm trying to then put the wire nuts on. And in this case, see, it's basically pulling it out of my hand as I try to work with it.
So that just proves you're only human?
Correct, yes. And you know,
Not everything goes right always?
I mean, in this case, it's right because it's righty tighty lefty. Oh, you mean different kind of right?
Not a reft.
Not a
or a
reft.
light.
So I'm gonna probably just grab these and.
How about I stop recording and I help you with my hands?
You have hands?
Sometimes. They're selective, kind of like hearing. What's up, Charlie? I asked him if he needed me to get you to help him hold it, but
Well, you should have called me out here.
I know, right? You excited to have disco party lights?
Yeah, Jake to the rescue.
Well, that was quick.
Wait, I hope not.
Let me say you're good with your hands.
I mean, I won't argue.
Would you say dealing with an Allen wrench in tight spaces is the worst part of this?
Yes. If I had a different set of bits with me, it would absolutely.
Womp, womp, womp. What you doing?
I am bending this bracket because so the stucco, the texture on the wall really makes it hard to line up the Allen wrench, the screw onto the Allen wrench. So what I can do is get that in and pull that out, and And then on the other side, put that in there just like that as well. Because those brackets are metal and they're going to bend enough to be able to do this. And then I can, yes, it's trying. Now you could space that away, but I like it when it's nice and tight to the wall. Like that, and now I can just tighten them down. Isn't that fancy?
So fancy.
Now we just need to set this up in the app and then we'll go do the front one.
Woo!
Okay, so the light's blinking. That means we're in pairing mode. And you see it says discovering. We're gonna say add. Then we're gonna click the little plus. It's gonna take us into our Wi-Fi settings. We'll be right back. Okay, so we've got it in. It's named. So now we're gonna go back. We're gonna mess with the colors a little bit. So here we can just change, you know, the brightness.
I don't think this bulb is set to be an RGB bulb.
It is.
Oh, this one is?
Yep.
Oh, they said. Oh, I was confused. I was thinking.
Yep, we're in the white mode,
one.
and then so she's just messing with the dimness.
It would help if I could remember which light we were working with.
Yeah. And now you can come in, and as you can see, as she changes the stuff in there, clicks the colors at the bottom, boom. So let's go ahead, and I'm gonna hand the camera back because I got to install the other light, and let's come back when it's dark.
What's up? I leave you unattended for like 13 seconds and now you're in the front yard?
I mean, sometimes it doesn't take long to get the job done. Never mind. No, it's just the typical, you know, it's Florida, everything is got to be waterproof. So this thing is caulked to the house. I don't even have screws holding this on at the moment. So I'm literally just using the OFA to cut as much of this off as possible. So we can just go like on the other side. But yeah, that's literally all caulk. I can't say that I don't have a good amount of
Ooh, there we go. Is she free?
She's free. Now I just need to scrape it all off and wire press.
What'd you find?
Almost a strip screw without the glass screw. The box is missing part of the bracket. You know, I'm sure it'll be fine. Everything's fine.
It's Florida. The humidity holds it together, right?
Exactly.
It's like super glue?
The caulking kept it on the house, probably. All right, so now we've got the new light, and if you look, that's what we were dealing with up front. It's, you know, somebody's style, not ours, not theirs. And then this was the back one, missing the glass. So yeah, I'd say as far as the rescue goes, not only does it look more modern, but it's going to be RGB. So we're going to go ahead and get this one added to the app. But when you see us next, we'll be outside here and outside out back in the dark, enjoying the party with the RGB lights.
Ooh, strobies. Oh, that's a party.
Put a new light in and no one pays attention to the guy that installed it. I need to show them what they got. So you guys saw the driveway light, so you should have. I'll make sure I link it in this video. But I've installed this XMCOZY stuff before. I love it. They've got an entire like ecosystem. They've got path lighting. They have the pool lights, string lights. So these are sconces. We've installed some other ones. But this is a 2-pack. They're RGB and they do white. It comes with the hardware. It comes with the Allen wrench. It's everything you need, and it also works with smart home devices. So if you have an Alexa and all that fun stuff. So at this point, it's still bright. So we're gonna go have some adult beverages, and we're gonna come back when it's time to party in the dark. Wanted to show you this in the dark. So here you can see we've got it just at a regular white color, and the front one we've got going RGB scrolling through. So I'll show you that, and then we'll say goodbye. Oh wait!
Ta-da!
Up front, look at how cool that is. And like the first thing I would say I was noticing as we drove back from dinner was
It's very noticeable. So
you can, see it from the street all the way down there.
Especially if your address is one of those ones that's hard for people to find, apparently.
Yeah, you just tell the pizza guy, look for the house with the disco party.
Right?
So we're done. So that's it.
Another episode of This concludes today's episode of JakeOfALL to the rescue.
Make sure you check the description. You can find out where to get those. And then these are the little videos. I don't know whether they're popping up on the screen. Some more XMCOZY stuff. You guys have a good one.